Oh, how I wish I were exaggerating the way that some of you accused me. That's right, a brand new book called Judge Not, How a Lack of Discernment Led to Drunken Pastors, Peanut Butter Armpits, and the Fall of a Nation. Some people said, okay, now it can't be that ridiculous out there in the evangelical church. Yes, it can.
I feel the glory in this place this morning. I really sense it's here. It's here even this morning. Everyone, please close your eyes. Close your eyes. The glory is here. Close your eyes. The glory is here. The glory is, keep your eyes closed. The glory is here. Oh, the glory. Open your eyes. The glory is here. Oh, it's the glory. It's here.
Well, I would love to tell you that was just a spoof. It's actually a pretty accurate portrayal of a lot of churches. That is a part of a movement that shows signs and wonders, God appearing at meetings in the form of mist from a machine. You know, just like God always did in the Old Testament. Some people said, well, okay, maybe you're not exaggerating about that guy, but you're definitely exaggerating about this guy.
And I'm desperate for you, Lord.
That's a tricky one, that, because I can't figure out which part was more ridiculous. The singing, the white belt, the tight t-shirt, or the scarf. And that is not an uncommon look for today's worship leaders. However, you should know two things. Number one, that was not the only song that you consider doing for that. Right. And number two, you should be aware that Adrian is always warmed up and prepared for anything. So what was the other song that you were going to give us?
And I will always love you, Jesus.
Maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe that's not such an exaggeration, because it's not. But certainly this guy is way over the top.
All right, youth group, we're going to get to know each other just a little bit better with an icebreaker. Now, don't tell your parents what we're about to do, because they will freak out. I'm going to take this peanut butter, stick it in my armpits, and you have to lick it out. Volunteers.
Well, I would love to tell you that too was merely a spoof. It is not. When we posted this particular clip on the YouTube machine, different people posted different responses. For instance, you read somebody's response that said,
well, he was used to it being performed with mayonnaise and not peanut butter.
So the kids had to line up and eat mayonnaise out of the youth pastor's armpit. No, this is not a joke. Oh, it's tragic, it's disgusting, but it is not uncommon. In fact, I went to the YouTube machine to take a look at that particular clip that you just saw, and I noticed a lot of people were complaining, hey, that doesn't really happen, that's not really going on. And then I do what you do when you look at the YouTube page. You look at the clips on the side, and guess what we found with that particular youth pastor peanut butter demo we just performed? There are a lot of churches that are using peanut butter in their youth groups. Would like to share with you a countdown of just 10 of the different peanut butter activities that are going on in different churches. Now, please note, these are churches that filmed different videos involving peanut butter and posted them on the internet. We just grabbed 10 to make the point. We're not going to show you those videos because mostly those videos involve people underneath the age of 18, and we did not want to embarrass a youth who is being dragged into these shenanigans. But as you take a look at this list of the top 10 peanut butter activities in youth groups and evangelical churches, please remember, these kids are actually doing these things. They're actually being goaded. They're being peer pressured into, you gotta do this skit with peanut butter. How are we treating our kids? Most certainly, it is not in a dignified manner. Here is peanut butter skit number 10. Kids, this is what the YouTube machine said. Kids eat out peanut butter armpits. That's the name of the kid and the name of the kid. Munch on other dudes' armpits filled with peanut butter to get money for camp. Ooh, barf. This was the actual description on the YouTube video that we don't want to show you because it is ooh, barf. But it would also embarrass these poor boys who were encouraged to do this. But I will encourage you to use your imagination for a moment. Imagine raising money for Bible camp by having a boy in a pair of shorts with no shirt, and then his partner has to eat the peanut butter out of his armpit while you've got other boys lined up, and their partners are eating peanut butter out of there. And whoever wins, I guess, wins. But it seems to me everybody loses in this. Can you imagine this? You don't have to. You can go watch it yourself on the YouTube machine. This is going on certainly not in every evangelical church in America, but is emblematic of what we are doing in our youth ministries. We are putting our children through ridiculous, usually somewhat kind of sexual, and certainly degrading activities.